Hey guys, Jake the Sports here. Coming at you with the Toledo versus Notre Dame prediction. And before I even say anything, today's 9/11. I actually live in the great state of New York, so this one hits pretty close to home. Wasn't born when it happened. Was born a few years after, but just college game day, they covered it a lot. It was such a tragic event, and never forget. We need to make sure everyone knows about this, and I'm proud of everyone because I'm pretty well educated on the subject despite not being there to witness it. Just a very scary and tragic event, so my hearts go out to anyone who is affected personally, and just don't forget. So that's all I gotta say about that. Now, going into the college football, of course, I think a few games started already. There are a few games that actually started at 11 or 11:30. I know Virginia's up big on Illinois. I think last I checked, Ohio State and Oregon, that's the big noon game. They're locked at zeros about halfway through the first. That game just started. But I was mainly going to talk about the Notre Dame Toledo prediction. And I was, if we beat Florida State by a pretty reasonable margin, I was just going to come on here and say Notre Dame big, but I honestly don't know. Toledo is a decent Group of 5 team. They're not like bottom of the barrel like Bowling Green. Even Ball State, when we played them close, they weren't that good. So, they're above a Ball State. So, this isn't it should be a gimme win, but it's not when you're Notre Dame because you make every single game close. I expect the Irish to still win, though, I think they'll win by 2 touchdowns, maybe 3. And that's what we should do. We should be doing that, but I'm not having me worry about that. So, that's pretty much it. If Marcus Freeman doesn't get the defense figured out this game, I don't know what to tell you guys. That was pathetic. That was pathetic last time. He was the defensive coordinator for that Florida State game. 38 points. I came out here saying the defense was going to lock up. We'd give up less than 17. You doubled that, Marcus Freeman. And that's on Marcus Freeman. I know a lot of people have been trashing Brian Kelly for that, but, that's on Marcus Freeman. He was the defensive coordinator for the Cincinnati Bearcats, arguably one of the best defenses last year. There's a reason why they hired him. He's doing all the defense. He's doing all the defensive stuff, so don't give me that. Marcus Freeman better get it figured out today. And Toledo's got a good offense, so, this is where you want to show it. And then Jack Cohn, just keep doing what you're doing. He looked good, but I feel like in the biggest moments, he wasn't all that there. So I think if he can just be a little more clutch, I think we're good because I'll admit, he was actually very good against Florida State. But, again, it's Florida State's defense. So how much of that is BS? And we're really not going to be even able to tell today. I'm sure they'll put in our 4-star backup later in the, later in the second half if we're up big. We'll see. You don't really love the cupcake weeks because they're kind of boring games, but, they're basically a free win, so that's nice. Other than that, I don't really have anything to say. Who are we playing next? I think we got Purdue after this. I think it's Purdue at home. Purdue, not a great Group of 5, or not a great Power 5 team, I'll be honest. That should be at least a 14-point win for the Irish, but I think they might be better than Florida State, so who knows? All right, see you guys later. Irish should win this game, and they will. Let's go. See you guys later. I'll come on for the halftime report and the final score report And if anything happens that's big in the noon games or the 3:30 games or whenever today, I'll come back on. You know the drill. Peace.